we'll become famous one way or the other.
Heck yeah.
So, Mountainhead. Oh, first of all, let me just say that, hey, guys, you're watching the Groove Zone's KONVOS here on the Groove Zone Network, and you're listening to us on X-Vibe Radio. And with us today, coming back for the umpteenth time, we got our buddies from up over the border, Mountainhead.
Hey.
And I think they're going to hear a lot of sound effects today.
Yeah, we're only going to be communicating in sound effects and Foley.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah, man. You're our most consistent person we've talked to through our entire career. So we're just tracking our career through your interviews. That's how we're tracking all this.
You know, as you look back at it, it's actually very cool because I caught you guys at either We Stole Your Head or Circuit.
Right away.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've gotten a chance to introduce you guys to a really good friend of mine that is a super music aficionado and so that's what we're doing. So I figured if they don't show up, I'm just going to turn the camera around and I'll pretend to talk to you guys as you're doing your podcast. I won't know what to say, but it might go okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like that, what's my line where they put the guy in front of the screen, but he doesn't know what he's standing in front of. Anyway, welcome. Merry Christmas and
Happy Halloween. Merry Christmas.
There you go, right there. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. That was a perfect segue. So let's just get right into this.
Heck yeah.
I want from each of you guys your favorite Halloween memory.
Wow. Ooh, good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
One. Okay, I can. One hit me through the window right away when you asked that. When we were a kid, we used to have these little pumpkin things. That's what we would go around collecting candy in, and they were about this big. And then some of the older neighborhood dudes that we were rolling with was like, "You got to do pillowcases. That's where it's at, boys." And it blew our mind because we could fill a full pillowcase with candy rather than this little pumpkin. So once we went over the pillowcases, that's when Halloween really got lucrative for us.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. And that's true though, because those little pumpkin, I don't even know, maybe they kind of seemed a little bit on the big side, but I know when you look at them now, they got to be like, just like that.
They're tiny. Yeah, exactly.
They ain't holy shit.
No. 1/8 the capacity of that pillowcase at most.
Right. Yeah, you get 9 candy bars. That's it.
If they're the big ones, you get 3.
Oh, yeah, but they're big ones, and it depends on what kind of big one it is. Now, that's not to go down that direction. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
If it's a big whatchamacallit, totally worth the money. Do you guys have whatchamacallits up there?
No.
It's a nice crisp wafer with chocolate. Yeah, it's put up by, I think it's Willy Wonka.
Will himself, eh?
Or the Oompa Loompas. I think the sister company.
Gene Wilder is still releasing profit from the grave.
Okay, Ben, you said it. Actually, the same company did years ago the best candy in the whole world, and they were called Oompas.
Really?
Oh, wow.
It was like a big M&M, but it was half peanut butter and half chocolate on the inside.
No.
Damn,
that sounds pretty good. Shit, man. We're gonna have to try this stuff.
See, you were born in the wrong era for sure.
We were.
Or maybe just Americans everywhere celebrated in. Oh, good grief! I think I went up the mountain before we all met up this morning. Okay, and Ben, my friend, what is one of your favorite memories that you want to parlay? Wait a second. Something happened to the volume. Can you cut that real quick? Guys, I can't hear you. There we go. Now I can. Yeah.
There we go.
Maybe talking through my phone. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's just a couple times I can remember being Dracula and out with the buddies and like, I don't know, just causing a muck up on the train tracks and stuff like that. There used to be a place in town that we grew up in that like had like a legendary haunted house that you had to like wait in line to go see, and it was just like their house that they converted.
Yeah,
but it was
okay. So it wasn't really haunted.
Well, no.
At the time, you couldn't tell when you were a kid. You know, like it's right on the line. Right.
Oh, actually, I've got a great one that just came to mind because I was parsing through this trying to find it. I had a buddy named I had a buddy named Max, and he lived on like 2 acres in this really, really old house, and his birthday was right around Halloween, and every year we'd have the party there. We played a big game of manhunt in 2 acres in the apple orchard. But his dad dressed up as a witch one year, and we had to like go into this room to get the candy from the witch, and like he was quite an animated fella, and like it scared the shit out of all of us because he was like sitting there and he had like the hair in his eyes, and he'd be like, "Come on, let me see it," and you'd give him the candy. He started doing shit like this, and like we all knew him. We're like, it's Mr. Lawler, but we were scared
his fucking mind,
shitless of him, scared shitless.
Oh my gosh! You know, that's the thing that nightmares are made out of. Actually, that's the thing that ends a person up on a psychiatrist's couch for many years. You know,
exactly.
It's worth it. Well,
what
I just heard, what's that?
Do you have a memory, dude?
What about you?
Yeah.
I think probably, one of the funniest ones that I can remember, and it just goes to show how young I was, but must have been like 6 maybe. And we lived in the suburbs of Seattle. So, you know, we're in a really large metropolitan area, even on the, even in the suburbs. And for some reason, we decided that I was going to go as a mummy one year. And when I say mummy, I mean like just long strips of sheets that had been cut into strips and then wrapped around me and tied off. Let's see how long that lasts. By the time I was like halfway through Halloween or trick or treating, most of my costume was like trailing behind me.
Unraveled.
Totally came unraveled. Yeah. You know, and I don't know. I don't even know what I was wearing underneath. Probably like pajamas or something. I don't know. Anyway, and I don't think that was a pillowcase year yet. I don't.
No. Yeah. Before that.
No, that's
pre-pillowcase. Everyone remembers pre-pillowcase years, you know.
Yeah, then pillowcase years is when you start stacking.
Yeah. Right. With the look on the exactly. When the look on their face goes from like, oh, that's really cute to, oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Are you supposed to still be doing this? You have a beard.
And it's real. It's not a top beard.
The rules are all out the window, man. We don't
You're
have
right, man. You're right. Everything's allowed.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd say that's probably one of my favorite ones, or one of the most memorable ones anyway.
Cool, dude. That's cool.
So I gotta say that you guys are getting so much closer to doing a day in the life for me, and I think it's awesome because for those who play the game, has got Beatles influence in it a lot, guys. I totally love it.
It's funny you said that. We went and saw the Toronto Symphony Orchestra last week, and when we walked in, they were like tuning, and it sounded exactly like Day in the Life. When we mentioned that last week, that's funny that you said that. You see your that's a radio transmission's out there, dude. Like it's out in the air. We gotta make friends with the symphony guys so we can ask them to play in the song. That's what this is our long play.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. And the thing is that you guys are at that point where you could probably connect with one of the symphonies somewhere up there, and
I think we could. Our problem is the translation of the way we play music versus them, because we don't read music at all, and so we're not in this hoity-toity conservative thing. We're more like caveman music compared to that.
Okay, so I got a chance to let yeah, I totally get that, but I got on this, so no, I'm giving you shit. Ben's looking at me like, what are you asking us?
Just a day of life.
Yeah, but no, I love. Okay, so the latest one is for those who play the game, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and it's been out how long? A month?
Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
Okay. Good response so far, yeah.
Yeah. It's been solid.
And you guys space your releases out just far enough that it gives people like wanting for more.
Yeah, perfect. We're just trying. Yeah, it's so. I'm glad you say that, because on our end it's more chaotic and a mess than that. But like that sounds good from where you're coming from. I like that. Yeah. Thanks for the feedback.
You can use it.
Yeah. We've been. I don't know what it's been. This song is kind of like the start of a whole new thing for us, and like the last year and a half has just been so strange,
very odd,
because we've written so many songs. Like we're probably pushing 200 at this point, and like
it's getting into puking songs, man.
Yeah, like literally we've turned into sound boxes. Everything that's coming out of us is a song, weird. And we've gotten really good at making songs up right on the spot, bringing the whole thing in. So we're in like a phase where we're like we kind of want to start doing shows where we show up with nothing and make up everything.
The whole
right
set list made up right there, and you'll never hear it again.
It's starting to happen like that.
It's getting out of hand.
Recording, we've been recording all our jams and rehearsals lately, because sometimes we'll write 15 songs and then you can't remember them all. So then we recorded them all. You go back and we'll parse through them. Like, there's an album worth of great tunes here. And then, it's just been,
we've been getting hit. Like, it's like, we can't even say that we're writing them. It's like, they're just coming through the pipe.
We're being possessed by songs.
Yeah, you could say that, or what. It's very weird.
And you guys have mentioned that a number of times before too, that's kind of what it is. It's so organic that like, it's not like you're even like seeking it out or whatever, that it's just happening. Yeah.
No, it's gone into fucking 4x4 overdrive in the last year. It's
like
been crazy.
Very strange, man. Yeah. Like in like a really good way, because like we're sitting there kind of blowing our own minds, being like, "Are you getting this? What the fuck is going on here?"
Yeah, like for those who play the game, honestly, when it came up, like Kyle and I, we were jamming and we started playing the riff, and then we started like doing a spiral
with the spine and started circling,
and we started singing it, and like we're looking at we're singing the song, the words are coming out, and we're looking at each other like, are you fucking hearing this?
Are you like as if we're just the first audience to look at it, like we have nothing to do with it. It's very strange.
Where were you guys at?
What's that?
Just sitting at home. Where were you guys
at? Like
just at home.
Oh, this is at home. Okay.
Yeah, we was at home jamming, and then like this song came up, and then like literally the whole thing kind of came through fully formed, and then like I said, the riff itself, it kind of
gets spinning. Like it was like moving like that.
We were doing like a Sufi grind, almost like some sort of mystical movement that this song invoked. And then once we got it all down, we sent it to David Peyote, who mixes all our music, and he was like, "Holy shit, guys! Like this is like Dante's Inferno. What's going on here?" And we're like, "Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
I guess his spine's moving over there too, because he's getting hit with it the same way we are."
Yeah, it's been super strange and weird. Have you seen the video, Darren?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay. It just gets stranger and stranger.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna have to explain the brain.
Okay. Well, this is the strangeness isn't gonna hit overdrive here. So where do I start here? The video guy. Monty. Shout out to Monty Langford, Bregan Beauty. So he did a bunch of lyric videos for us previously, Monster and Internet. And he did these videos and he sent them to us, and we're like, these are unreal. Like, he's picking up stuff from the song and from us. We've never met him. That, like, how could he know this stuff?
Like things we thought of but didn't tell him, and then like he put them in the video.
So that was weird. So we were like, obviously curious to what would be like to work with him more. And so we gave him this song because he's finally like, let me do a real video with you guys. I want to do a real video. So we gave him the song and kind of let him, you hear the song and tell us what we should do for the video. So we did that. We got together at a studio and he had all these ideas, blah, blah, blah. And basically what it was, he's like, I feel like there's a ritual going on. You guys are whatever, shamaning the ritual, and the camera point of view is the initiate going through the ritual. So that was like his idea, and we're like, okay, cool.
And my God, that lines up with song really, kind of how the experience went for us, except the song was the shaman.
Yeah, and the song was the shaman for us, and all those lyrics in there make sense to what we were going through at the time. We can explain that later, but
oh yes, you will.
Yeah. So he comes and we do this. It's a 2-day shoot. One's in the studio, and the next day is in the forest. So we do the studio shoots, and we're like, okay, cool. Next day is in the forest. It's near our place. He's from the city, so we're saying like, you can stay with us if you want. It's like late night.
Yeah, you don't have to go back. You have to go back to the city.
You don't have to go back to the city. Right. You can stay overnight. And like, we don't know Monty all that well, but he's like, oh yeah, like maybe when we're done the shoot, we can like go eat some mushrooms or something like that. Like, oh, okay. And so we're like, well, let's try some MDMA. We were going to do that night anyway with our buddy. So like, he's never done it, blah, blah, blah. We go and do this ritual. So it turns out that night, Kim, the camera guy, went through the ritual that he just filmed, but really in that video, but really did that night in like this whole ritual that we went through. And like, we didn't know him that well. And it was just bonkers. Like, it started, real life and art are starting to eat each other's tails here in this one.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And so he kind of set this whole thing up.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, it's the ceremony kind of been tipped onto that we've kind of developed over the last 2 years is called
the eagle.
So the eagle escorts the brain. Like eagle. Yeah. Cause the
totem pole.
If you ever looked at a totem pole, the eagle's
always at the top. We know why now.
Yeah. We went in and found out why.
Cause he kills everything below him.
And well, he doesn't kill. He can see everything.
The observation point,
your point of view. He gives you that Google Street View point of view. You overtop
on every one, huh? Every single one, huh? Yeah.
Wow. And that there's a reason for that. And we're like, oh, we're going through this. We're understanding the native thing. We're understanding the Mayan situation, the Aztec situation, all these civilizations that have reflected this in their culture that are not just consumer cultures that we're in right now.
And that's just subsequently understanding the body and the nervous
brain
system.
Yeah. So it's about understanding yourself, and all wrapped up into a song, as they call it.
Right.
But yeah, it was very odd that Monty wrote this thing, he got this thread from the song, wrote this video idea, and then we shot the video, and then he went and lived the idea. He went and lived the video with us.
Yeah,
that's wild.
It was wild.
It was.
You guys, that's your guys' life and career, though. You guys are just like, having a blast doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It's like an amusement park 24/7.
Yeah, amusement park is almost nailed exactly. It's like that. It's like these songs are like thrill rides, not like songs. They're like thrill rides.
You know what I think should happen? I think Mountain Head should appear on Saturday morning cartoon.
Dude, we've been connecting. The children have been really vibing with the
kids like crazy lately. Man, there's been little kids at our shows
like crazy.
I don't know what happened, but Piranha, little kids love Piranha.
They do,
and we've always made the joke kind of since the start, because ODB famously said, Wu-Tang is for the children.
Yeah,
and so we always kind of parodied that a bit, but then
it's true.
It's been crazy, like parents telling us these wild stories about their kids and our music, and then them
helping them through tough times. Again, pretty sincere it was with us too. And I was like, holy shit!
A chance to listen to Shimmy Shimmy, just a little bit ago, and it's like what you guys do with the music, I think, is what's so cool. That's one of the reasons why I asked you when I still was in my past career years ago, if you could, maybe work on this. So no, I'm giving you shit. Ben's looking at me like, what are you asking us?
And just it's funny, like we played quite a few shows in August, and when we were around, dudes don't really know what to do with us. They don't know if we're we're cool or
want to fight or what. Yeah,
or if we're actually comic book characters or what. And then like usually the ladies are pretty comfortable to talk to us.
Yeah, and the kids
the kids are just like, what's
up, dude? These guys are like pirates. What up? The kids are right with us.
And so it's been crazy. We've been making the joke that we're actually just a kids band that adults like.
Yeah, just adult wiggles here. Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. You know, it's like there again, being able to follow you guys from like basically the beginning and all that, and seeing the way that you guys are progressing
the whole way.
Oh, I love it. You know, it's like, and I really am. What's that?
Said when the mountain was a hill.
DJ Phoenix was there.
No, it wasn't just a hill. It was a little bit more than a hill. I had to go in search of you guys pretty much. So, you know, it wasn't a little hill. It was a medium-sized hill.
Yeah. It was a what is it? Blue square.
Mini mountain.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. Well, I've got a line of things that I want to bring up with you guys today.
Do it.
Guys, you're listening to the Groove Zone's X Vibe Radio. I'm DJ D Phoenix, coming to you out of the South Sound area today, hanging with Mountainhead out of Toronto, Ontario. Ben and Kyle Hanna. More fireworks. Now they show up. Okay. BMX Bike Gang.
Wow. Nice one.
Nice ball.
Nice
one. I never forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's I can't wait to hear this, because I've got for years now since you guys brought that up, because we've never approached it ever since. I've had visuals in my head of you guys. Anyway, I don't want to say anything because this is all your story, not mine. So where did he go?
The pharmacy?
I just needed one more cup of coffee, DJ.
I gotcha. No, I thought maybe you jumped ship. So, okay, BMX Bike Gang, guys.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So this was like when we were kids. We had this probably what was it, 5 minutes from our house?
Yeah, just behind our house. Like where we grew up, there was it was like train tracks that got abandoned and turned into a path, and then so there was a bunch of forested area, and then there was these like older cool kids who built up all these bike jumps, and it was called Groundhog.
Yeah.
And so everyone who was anyone on the BMX would go to Groundhog, because there was dirt jumps, tabletops, berms, all this
like
stuff.
Legit sick jumps. Like people put time into doing this.
Yeah, like it was a kid's wonderland.
Yeah.
And Kyle was him and the older kids were there, and I was the runt of the litter at the time, and I was hanging around with them. And it was
test pilot for some of these jumps.
Yeah, and the pharmacy. I remember the pharmacy. Kyle, I had a Trek. I had a green Trek. Kyle had a Schwinn, and pharmacy had a free agent.
Yep.
And we used to bike together all the time, and because we'd meet at our place, because the bike jumps were literally a 5-minute bike ride from our house. Cool. And so that'd be the whole crew. And just a funny little story I remember.
This is
because you would pedal up there, and kind of like, you'd go through the whole forest, and then you'd come out to the clearing, and then there was a path you would follow to come up to Groundhog, and you'd follow the path, and then it kind of just led you into the bike jumps. But every once in a while you would get there, and someone had built a new jump, and we had gotten there, and there was a new jump there. It was like just a small little pit jump.
The pit jump, so there's a gap, right? So if you don't make it, you might be in the pit.
And so again, I was the youngest guy of the crew, so sometimes I was the guinea pig. But Kev decided there was a little berm. He decided he's going to go test out this little this jump, and he came around the corner and he hit it, and does it, lands. He's like, "Oh, it's so smooth! Like you don't even have to pull up."
So when you hit the jump, you want to pull. Sometimes you want to pull up so you get the air, right?
So you get the air, right. And so
Ben takes.
So then I take the advice literally, and I go and I hit the jump, and I don't even I hit it, and I don't even pull up. I just hit it.
So you go straight down,
and then so my front tire faces the jump, and I wipe out.
Front tire over the handlebars,
and like slide on the dirt, scabbed up, and then I'm like beat up, and like Kyle's other friend again, because I'm the young kid, so they're trying to like look out for me. He's like, "Oh man, he's hurt," and I look over at the pharmacy, and I go, "He said he didn't have to pull up," and he goes, "Well, you always got to pull up a little bit." And I was like, I was beefed on the ground. Like I took the advice. Literally, I was probably 8 years old.
Thrashed. We all got thrashed back there.
I got up and I lived to jump another day.
Good times. Good times. Oh my God, that's too much. I've always wondered which of the two of you was the oldest.
All right, you didn't know.
I did not. I never
had to guess. Typically, people guess Ben.
I would guess Ben.
Yeah, typically
and I don't
that's
know why. So
I think
both of you should take that as a compliment. So there you
go. Yeah. One time we were at a concert and like we were getting a beer and we had got ID'd and like the lady did not believe that Ben was younger. Like no way. There's no way. She sat there and just shook her head. Yeah.
And then I gave her my ID and then she's like, "You've lived a rough life."
I was like, "No, something's like what?" I was like, "Holy shit!"
I was like, "I haven't. I haven't." So I'm duly offended.
It's like, what the hell? This is right 8 years ago. Like we were like young. What?
I was handsome.
Oh my God! No tip for you.
Exactly.
No tip for you there, chickie.
Yeah, and then maybe I was like, maybe that's what got me off the booze. You know what? I'm not drinking this shit anymore.
No. Oh wow. Why would you? Good grief. Only in Canada. Only.
That's right. Man. That's right.
That's what we're gonna blame it on. Oh yeah. By the way, don't forget
blame Canada. Blame Canada. They're not even a real country anyway.
South Park. Classic South Park.
Have you guys thought about doing like your own rendition of the Canadian anthem?
No. It's so funny you said that. We just watched Jimi Hendrix do his national anthem a couple days ago. So like see, you got a good idea. I didn't even think of that, dude.
That is a good idea. Although they keep changing the lyrics to the Canadian national anthem and changing things around. So
why?
I don't know.
It's been just fine for all these years, and now all of a sudden they want to change stuff up.
You know, right now, it's just
you can say whatever you want in whatever way you want it.
Humans haven't realized that words are symbols and that we are symbolical creatures, and so right now we're more tossed around by the symbols than we should be. But this is how we're learning to realize that words are just sounds,
and we're stuck in our own narratives of like the country and stuff like that. It's like write your own national anthem. I have my own national anthem. He has his own national anthem. You have your own national anthem.
Mountainhead has its own national anthem. It's called "We Stole Your Head."
Time to put the power back in the individual's hands. Not into the nations or the group.
Right. Yeah. Been talking about stuff like this with friends of mine off and on over the last I don't know how long.
It's out there in the airwaves, dude. That's why. Not just mine or yours, but the whole air. No one's free from the air pressure on the planet. That's the whole thing. That's where we all share commonality. Breathe in the air pressure.
Does it feel different to you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if about you, but we've been getting, at least me and a bunch of my friends I've talked to have been getting thrashed pretty good lately. And like, that's good. We're getting shaken up, I think, as individuals, trying to get all the shit boiled to the surface so we can have a look at it and move on from it.
Right.
But we can't when it's stuck in. So we have all this stuff is boiling up, and like not the nicest stuff, but it is required to be looked at to move on.
And it's also how we learn.
Yeah.
You ain't going to learn in a pretty fast without being pressed and pressurized by yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. And who standing on the face of the planet does not have shit? Everybody does. Like, so, but the thing is, though, is that, some people have a little easier time approaching their own shit than others do.
Absolutely. We're mostly responding completely with fear, like absolute pure terror. And like that makes sense, but if we can ease the tension, baby, it would be better.
Just easing the tension.
And looking at it is how you ease the tension, straight, directly, without avoiding it. It's got to go be through. There's no way out but through.
It's not going to be comfortable, though. It's not.
No, it's going to be the worst thing you've felt. But like that's the point.
And just it's why it's stuck in the body in the first place, because it hasn't been processed properly.
Right. That's it.
And so, releasing tension from the body is releasing stories from the body, is releasing habits from the body, is releasing identity from the body.
Yes.
And we get so precious about this stuff, and it's like
we get precious about our hell.
All this is really, again, stored tension and pressure in the body.
That's all it is.
If you can get at it and sit with it and be with it and let it release, it's like you can, all of our hard drives are just crammed too full of data, but you need to go and sit with the tension and pressure and then look at it, release it, and delete it. So now the fucking hard drive's
Alt Control Delete it. There's this part in that song that's about this.
And then it's time to receive it. Shh.
To receive it, we must be silent. What do we say?
Can you repeat that? Control Alt
Control Delete it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. But I don't want the screen to go black. So
yeah, exactly. Be careful with those buttons. Yeah.
Right. Look at my new hat. I love this.
So what is it?
It's like an SS police hat almost kind of thing.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Really kind of cool. It was in their steampunk section.
Oh, nice. Who's bought it at the store?
Yeah, $2.
2 beans.
$2. Yeah,
that's a good.
And actually, so we interviewed Lena Lovitch, this new wave icon from. She's originally from America, but she's been part of the British scene for decades. Totally amazing woman. Interviewed her about 2 weeks or so ago. We have been invited to be her guests at her show up in Seattle this coming weekend.
Amazing.
So it's sold out. This woman totally rocks. I'll have to send you a link of her stuff. She covered I think We're Alone Now by Tommy James and the Shondells.
We're alone now.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem, but not the Tiffany version though. Not the Tiffany version. It's definite nods to the original, and it's actually really cool. Anyway, so we're dressing up, and I'm gonna go hang out like rock stars with rock stars this weekend. If you guys are in town, I'd be hanging out with you. But and this is. It's a great starter kit. I get that, but it's like I want something between that and like the thing that like spins you around and like throws you out.
Yeah, exactly. And you might be in pitch black. You never know what's coming.
Yeah. Amusement park, a carnival ride that might kill you. Like you don't want a shit ride either. You don't want to.
Talking high quality,
roller
coasters.
Yeah.
Fucking Cedar Point.
When was the last time you guys were at a fair, at a carnival or an amusement park or whatever?
A couple of years ago, but when we were kids,
we used to gun it hard.
We used to go to Cedar
roller
Point.
coasters were our thing. The whole family.
I don't think they might have had meth heads around when you guys were little kids, though, possibly. So maybe that's why. Because now, when the circus comes to town, you know who they hire are like,
right. Basically, they don't go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it. They're the best workers. They don't go to sleep. They don't complain about their hours.
Oh my gosh, there's reasons why.
Yeah.
So we're in line, or we're in line for this one ride at the Eastern State Fair about 10 years ago. And as we're standing in line, this ride just off to our left that I thought looked really cool, and it was like, oh God, what was it? I think it was like almost like a fun house kind of thing. The employee or the carny or whatever is over there with a 2x4 banging it back into the shape it was supposed to be so it worked correctly. I'm like, You got to be kidding me. No screwdriver, no wrench, no nothing. You're using a 2x4.
Just pure mammal force.
Yeah, just the way of the carny.
The way of the left brain.
Smack it
until it works.
Right, but God bless the carnies, you know.
I'm not chirping at all. That's of course. You're kind of like in a freer lifestyle too. Like
it's a similar life to ours, really. Yeah. We're basically carnies.
It's basically we're close to that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, of your own style, you're just musical carnies.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ben, would you please tell Kyle that carnies are people too?
Carnies are people too.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Thank you for recognizing me.
I do the strength and I get the hammer.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We are really totally running out of time. I'm so bummed because I really have Oh my God, I've still got like 5 other things I wanted to ask you guys. Darn it!
Let's do a
lightning round.
Lightning round. Speed round.
Lightning round's my butt. Let's see. How deep is the lake that you guys perform on?
That's a good, hilarious question.
I think the deepest,
not crazy deep,
maybe 70 or 80 feet.
70 or 8, but like the deepest
right in front of us is probably about 15 feet deep. It's great swimming.
Okay. Do you guys live on the lake?
Our folks do. So when we'll come up to
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So the boat house is at mom and dad's, not okay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That one. And then this is up. We're about 3 hours from Toronto here.
Yeah, that's where we're here right now.
Don't worry, we're not giving anybody your address. We're not going to let anybody.
I know
what
it
is. I know what it is. Of course, I know what it is. But you know what? Gosh, you know what? I don't want to take up all of our time just talking gibberish. I gotta say thank you guys both so much though for.
It was great hanging with you, dude.
Yeah,
it was good to wake up with you. I know. We woke up and
coffee and right into it.
Nice. Well, so I'm gonna put this out there, and I don't usually. Actually, I've never totally expected it from you guys because I know how busy you are, but I would like to do this. Can we plan on within a month's time, even if it's a month out, to get together again? Because seriously, what?
We can, I can say yes, but I don't know where the hell I'm going to be in a month. And I'm just being straight up with you, but like I can plan.
I'm sure we can make something work.
Yeah.
When it works for you guys, give me another hour.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like I said, this year's been pretty chaotic for us, like in the individual experience level. So we've been all over the map, literally.
But I wouldn't expect anything else though. So.
Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
And you know what, you guys, you're weathering it well.
Thank you. Some of it's, we've been getting thrashed here too, but that's part of the job.
Yeah. You're a bigger man than I am, so. And you are a bigger man than I am too. That's why I have to wear the hat. So I kind of. Anyway, gosh, where are we sitting at time wise? I think we are looking at why, and now it's not telling me, so it's going to.
2 minutes left in the meeting on our end.
Yes. Okay. Well, then let's just do this. Any shout outs? Anybody that you want to say yodel to or whatever?
Yeah. Shout out to Darcy Yates. Shout out to David Peyote. Shout out to Monty Langford. Shout out to Bam Bam. Shout out to
Marcus. I was just going to say everybody,
Yeah,
shout out to you. Shout out to yourself. Shout out to all the individuals living in China here.
Yeah, shout out to the whole species. Shout out to everyone doing and struggling and doing well.
Get through the dark night of your soul, and you'll find that pot of gold they tell you about on the other end of the rainbow.
There actually is. It's not a lie.
It's a rainbow connection.
That's right. The rainbow is the full spectrum of human experience
and light.
Right. And you know what?
It's not gold to spend. It's gold to invest in self.
Yeah, it's not about being greedy and give me mine. It's about you already have it all, so stop looking for it.
Right. And you know what I've got to say to you guys? Just a few simple words. A day in the life.
Hey, dude.
We'll get it back in the intelligentsia because that's a good call.
Yeah, like again, it's
and the call said it came up at the orchestra.
Yeah.
Before I die.
And if it's literal too, a day in the life, what we're up to is just as wacky as that song. So I mean, it works out likely too.
You're the one that said orchestra, and so now I've got all these visuals of you guys like in front of like this like full on. That would be so cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much.
Hey,
thank you,
DJ D. As always, fucking awesome.
Definitely. And so, yeah, I'll be looking forward to talking to you guys soon. This stuff will be up soon, and I'll send you some radio links. So if you want to put it out there so that your fans can like tune in, your other fans besides these fans can tune in and check you out on X5 Radio. Cool.
Sounds great, man.
Right. Oh, it's over. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey,
have a good one.
See you. Be well.
All right, man.
Much love.
Yeah, much love, dude. Be well.
Keep the bye.